Welcome, fans, to another show. Tonight's topic is people borrowing your money. One of the things I noticed is I'm gonna just speak with some of my experiences. Is um, people smile when they come to borrow your money. They smiling. It's all good. They calling you by your first name, your nickname, and then after that, when it's time to pay you your money back, they frown. Like, you calling them, right? I'm calling. I'm calling about my money. Hey man, you brought that 100. It's been almost a month now, and uh, and then that's when you get the attitude like I'm gonna pay you your money. And so in your mind, you're like, wow, the attitude has totally changed from the attitude you had when you actually were borrowing the monies, and it's rather unfair. I don't know what to think about that. And in these instances, you try to help out a friend, right? And they don't treat you the way they want to be treated, and it's sad. It's really sad. I try to process it and understand it. Like, how can you be in need and then you go borrow some money from somebody, and then when it comes time to pay them, and you well aware, it's just like having an AT&T bill. When you owe AT&T, Boost Mobile, Verizon, Spectrum, right? You got to go pay that bill because you owe them that money. They gave you something for free, right? According for free, nothing's for free, right? And it with a prerequisite that hey, you have to do something after we give you this, right? And so you come borrow my money, right? And this is a business move, and I call you about my money because now you said, okay, Carl, here it is. It's the 25th of May. Now it's the 25th of June. And you said you would pay me by the 1st of June. What do I do? Do I call you? Am I supposed to call you for your monies? For my monies, I mean? Of course not. Right? And then it goes back into that expectation, right? Of me. Like, I'm expecting something back, right? However, it bothers you. It bothers me. And some people say, oh, well, don't what is that saying they say? Don't give it away unless you're ready to lose it or something to that nature, right? Wait a minute, man. I'm not rich, right? I'm not rich at all. And I work for my money, right? And I thought you were my friend, right? I thought this person could possibly be my friend. So now here it is. Now you put some weight on the friendship, right? Weight on the friendship, first of all, right? And they say, well, don't let money come between you and friends. How do you do that? Now I can see if it was like, or for instance, you said, hey man, I need $100. And I say, well, yeah, I'm giving you this $100. You don't have to pay me back. That's different, right? So now, I'm expecting my money, and then I might be in a position where I really actually need that money back, right? So now, where do we go with this? What is the solution, right? Do I not loan my friends money based on bad experiences, right? Right. And so now I run into my next friend, and he may or may not be worthy of me loaning him money. Do I not loan him money because somebody else messed up and I don't want to experience that or even take the risk of losing this friendship? Right? You see where I'm going with this? So now, where does it start? Okay, I'm going to talk about myself. A lot of my friends know me. And they know that if I come get something from them, monies, which I actually don't do, but let's say if I did, right? And matter of fact, I got a guy. You've probably seen him on one of the shows. He writes books. His name is King Dawood, and he has an oil business, right? These fragrances, and what happens is I buy from him, and sometimes I'll go and I might be short the cash or whatever, and he'll go, well, just take that with you and just pay me later. And my later might be in a couple hours, no later than tomorrow, because one, right? You trusted me, right? And I am worthy of that. I have to show that I am worthy. Not only am I worthy of your friendship, that I'm worthy of what comes out of my mouth, right? My word, right? And this is character. This is the true essence of character. When you let your yeses be your yeses and your no be your no. If you owe somebody some money, pay them. Just pay them. Don't tell me 2-3 months down the line, I got you, and then 2-3 months down the line turns to 2-3 more months down the line, right? Who does that? Who does that, right? And so I'm asking all my friends that ever borrow money from me, where's my money? Where's my money? Right? Now, my coworker DT, I wanted to ask him, right, about people owing money. The subject was so touchy, he didn't even want to indulge in the subject matter because he too had shared in some traumatic experience with that, and he was just like, nah, it'll set off some triggers in him, right? And that's what it does. A lot of people, a lot of people have ended up in jailhouses based on monies, right? The world, right, is based on what? Capital, right? We need bills. We have to pay lights, gas. We have to buy diapers, right? Why should a person have to chase you around for their money? It bothers me, right? That really bothers me, and I believe that this subject. I know you like, well, this subject is kind of material, but it's really not. We're talking the essence, the true essence of honesty, right? Being honest, and why borrow something if you know you can't pay it back? It's best to just ask. And I also, that's the flip side of the coin. Don't loan your friends money. Don't loan your friends money. Okay? Just give it to them. If you got something to spare, give it to them. I mean, and then there is really no such thing as spare money. There's no such thing. We know that, like spare money. But what I mean is, if you could afford to just, let's say a friend comes and they go, well, I need $100. I can't afford to give you no $100, but here's this $20, and you don't owe me nothing, right? And I think that would be best because it spares your friendship with your friends. I know sometimes they don't mean to. I don't want to say lie, but mean to, in their desperation. Sometimes people say things in desperation just to get what they need at that time, and that's how human beings, it's a learned behavior. I believe. I don't want to say it's a nature, but I believe it's a bad practice, right? It's a bad practice is the word that I'm using and looking for, and so we want to be mindful of conduct. My show is based on conduct. So when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. And in essence, it helps me to become a better person because Lord knows everything that's going on in the world right now, we need people to be much better with one another, right? And this is just one of them strange topics tonight that was on my mind. Somebody borrowed some money from me and they didn't pay me back. They didn't pay me back. And you know what? It may have cost me $100, right? To learn a good lesson about this person's character. So, once again, if you know you owe me some money, you can have it. I forgive you. You just can't borrow no more money from me.